Shri Alibaug Devi Namo Namaha Om Vasaya Sham Shri Sarvati Saksham Shri Sahasra Swami Moksha Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah Shri Ganesh Sakshi Shri Ganesh Sakshi Shri Adi Shakti Mata
आज के इस सत्र की शुरुआत करने की
Shri
अनुमति देता हूँ।
Nirmala
Mataji, please give us the permission to start the session.
Namah
Jai. It's been meditation for some time.
here I am the one who is Adishakti, who is the mother of all the mothers, who is the primordial mother. The Shakti, the desire of God, who has incarnated on this earth to give its meaning to itself, to this creation, to human beings. And I'm sure through my love and patience and my power, I'm going to achieve it. I was the one who was born again and again. But now in my complete form and complete power, I have come on this earth not only for salvation of human beings, not only for their emancipation, but for granting them the kingdom of heaven, the joy, the bliss that your Father wants to bestow upon you.
Like somebody asked me, don't you feel very proud that you are Adishakti? I said, what? I couldn't understand the question. I said, see now, if I am Adishakti, what is there to be proud? Because I am that. What is there to be proud? If I was not that, then I would be proud of it. But I was. So what is there to be proud of? Like tell myself I am Adishakti, there's no need to tell. But it is so, what to do? Now God has chosen me, I should say, to be the Adishakti. All right, I can have it. But I just don't know what is there. As if like, I am aware that I am Adishakti. I am aware, I know. But when you say Jai Shri Mataji, I also say Jai Shri Mataji, forgetting that I am the one you are talking about. This actually should be the state. That you are aware, yes, you are aware in the sense in the, I don't know how to say, but I am aware. I am that. If you ask me, whether are you Adishakti? I said, yes, I am. Because I know that I am. But when you say, Jai Shri Mataji, I forget that I am Adishakti, I also say Jai Shri Mataji. But I am one of you. I don't think I am very special. But if you ask me, then I will say, all right, I am Adishakti. But I don't think Adishakti is very special also. Because I have no mind. But otherwise, I don't think it's something special. Because somebody is something, so what? Now supposing sun is sun. So what? He is the sun. If somebody is Adishakti, so Adishakti, so what? But for you it is very different. Because you were not born realized. You got your realization. So you are special. You are great. You have achieved something. I have achieved nothing. I will like this and I will be like this. But if I say I am Adishakti, that means I don't know what I am. I had to say because people said, but you have declared. Declared what? Whatever I am, that I am. Now I find by declaration, the people started going, who's all right, have it, let's go at full speed into any direction, knowing one thing, that you are my child and that I am Adishakti. Just know that I am the Adishakti. That the beginning I never talked about myself, I am Adi Shakti or anything. But what had happened really was that one lady came who was possessed and she started describing me. And she sang playing of me in a manly voice from a chapter of the Saundari Yogi. And an ordinary maidservant she was. That really shocked her. She didn't know who she is. She just couldn't stand before me, she was shaking. And then only I started saying yes. Otherwise I didn't want to say. I said, why should
जय श्री माता जी। We all are Sahajogis, blessed by Param Puja Sri Mataji. Sri Mataji has given us realization. Sri Mataji has given us second birth in the same form as Sri Ganesha. And Sri Ganesha knows only his mother. If we have been made in the same form as Sri Ganesha, we should also remember that we are completely devoted to Sri Mataji alone. And we are all very lucky. In this human birth, we have got realization and we have seen that. So let us keep that in our mind. हम सभी को परम पूज्य श्री माता जी ने आत्म साक्षात्कार दिया है और इस परम चैतन्य की अनुभूति की है, जिसको हम दूसरा जन्म कहते हैं। श्री गणेश जैसा ही श्री माता जी ने हम सबको बनाया। तो श्री गणेश जी सिर्फ अपनी माता जी को, श्री माता जी को जानते हैं, उनको कंप्लीटली डिवोटेड है। सो व्हाई नॉट वी, इफ वी हैव बीन, अगर हमको श्री गणेश जैसा ही बनाया है तो हम अपने हृदय में हमेशा श्री माता जी के प्रति उतना ऋणी, उतनी आभारी हमेशा रहना चाहिए। ये एक्चुअली सहयोग का बेसिक्स है। अगर ये हम हमेशा खुद को याद दिलाते रहे हर पल हर घड़ी और श्री माता जी की आवाज़ सुनते रहे, श्री माता जी का फोटो देखते रहे, इससे ही बहुत कुछ मिलने वाला है। अभी हम 1 मिनट शांतिपूर्वक silently we will keep eyes closed and sit in silent meditation.
Jai Shri Mataji. On such a nice note, we are starting the session today. Such a beautiful, vibratory awareness is there. Such a nice state is there within, they are experiencing. Welcome to all Sahajogis, those who came afternoon post-lunch session, and we all are here to enjoy, completely drenched into the vibrations next 3 days. We all know that this is a session and the seminar is there, full packed programs, music program is there, tomorrow Havan is there, and then there will be a New Year puja. Many of us would be knowing that during Christmas puja, Shri Mataji used to have Sahaj marriages for all those Sahajogis matched by Shri Mataji. And after that, there's some tradition in Maharashtra that after marriages, the newly wedded couple go to take the darshan of their Kuladevi. So after Sahaj marriages, there used to be New Year puja, where all newly wedded yogis also used to go to take a darshan of Shri Mataji as their Kuladevi. On such a nice note, we started this session that Shri Mataji's speech, Shri Mataji is mentioning, we should all be aware who is our mother. Our mother, who is Adi Shakti, who has got all the powers of all the gods and goddesses, and she has come on this earth to give us our self-realization. So programs are going to happen, and later on the last day, that is on the 1st of January 2025, we are going to have a New Year puja. I gave the reference of Sahaj marriage, and I'm giving the reference of New Year puja. So all of us are here to enjoy all these sessions, and why not to take the advantage of the situation here that we have Uncle Nalgirka available here in the Pendal, and if we can, generally they say we should not have any doubts, and then if we go with doubtless thing, we get the maximum out of it. So if you have any doubts, you can ask your questions, which will be answered by Uncle Nalgirka. If somebody asked, I had some query to ask Uncle Nalgirka. As I mentioned just now about Sahaj marriages used to happen in during Christmas, and then there is to be New Year puja. So, Uncle, I have two questions in this regard. First one is regarding Sahaj marriages, and we have been seeing you completely involved in all the Sahaj marriages. Mostly earlier when Shri Mataji Sakshat was here, you were accompanying her, and she has advised you many things about Sahaj marriages. And now also in Kapela, you are completely involved in all these Sahaj marriage activities. So may I please ask you one thing, Uncle? Since when you were involved in these marriage activities, how it happened, we would like to know more about it. So could you please enlighten us with that? And supplemental question. As I mentioned about puja, we have seen you in pujas also many times, when Mataji Sakshat was there, that time also we were there very closely guided by Sri Mataji about pujas. So could you please make all of us aware about the Sahaja marriages when it started and how your involvement was there? Since then, what are the activities happening? And the second question, how your involvement was there in Sahaja marriage, Sahaja pujas? What was the guidance given by Sri Mataji to you directly about pujas? Thank you. In the meanwhile, if people are having any questions, you can write in the sheet and share it here so that we can ask one question. Thank you.
Question is ready. Jai Shri Mataji. After hearing Shri Mataji's speech just now, जैसे इंग्लिश सबको आती है ना? Anybody who doesn't understand English, then I will speak both Hindi and English. But I will be more comfortable to speak only in English. Okay, so we all know. After hearing Shri Mataji's such a deep speech, hello, hello. After hearing just now Shri Mataji's deep speech and then the bhajan Brahmachudile, one will go in complete nirvichar. But session today was told that it is question answer experience. So you can be in nirvichar while listening. So the question asked here is marriages and puja. Actually, these two are different activities. In Sahaja, Sri Mataji has started this. First, let us take puja. Actually, I was not familiar with any puja before Sahaja. Nor I know those activities of performing puja of any religion, whether it is a Hindu, Muslim, Christian. I was not aware. Though I got married, but I don't know what was the ceremony done. Nor before Sahaja Yoga I was going any religious discourses or going to temples, going to different gurus, agurus. No, I never went any temple, any guru, any aguru, whatever you call. So I was not aware about the religious activity and the spirituality. I am basically a professional engineer, so I knew only earlier my engineering work. But in Delhi we got self-realization because we went and attended one public program in Delhi in 1984. And now I am not going to the details, and that is how it started. Then I was attending all the programs of Sahaja, whether public program, whether puja, anywhere. That time there used to be all the foreign Sahajogis used to come to India in the month of November or beginning of December. There used to be a Maharashtra tour of all the foreign Sahajogis, and Srimati used to also travel with them at every destination. The tour used to be 2 to 3 weeks, and Srimati used to go with those people all over Maharashtra. And then that was started somewhere in 1980 or so, or maybe before that. And from 1991, it converted into India tour. Srimati started India tour from Delhi. So I used to go to all the pujas wherever they are during that period, and also attend any Sakar puja in India. But in 1989 in Delhi, there was one Shiv puja. So Srimataji as usual came on the stage, she gave a speech, and then the puja starts. So Srimataji called me. I was sitting maybe 10th row from the front. Srimataji called me. I thought she's calling me to offer water on the lotus feet or Panchamrut. So I went and sat there in the corner of the stage. But Srimataji again called me nearer to her. I went near to her Sihasan, near to her chair. She said, I have not called you to sit on the stage. So now you look after the puja. So then I was terribly scared, started sweating. Shimali said, what happened? So I said, I don't know. I am attending puja, looking at you and clapping and nicely going. But I don't know this to be done on the stage. Then she said, but I am here. And you start, and I will teach you during first puja, second puja, third puja. And at that time, the Delhi people, they were sitting there. They saw this. As soon as the puja is over, they came to me and they gave all the keys of the almirah where they used to keep the puja item, puja material. Then from there, every time Srimati used to come, Delhi or Ganpatipule or Pune, then she used to tell each and everything, how we do, why we do. No, this is not this way, do this way. It went on years together till 2004. Till Srimataji slowly, I can say, stopped talking. So that is how I learned. Then I started going into details of puja, this and that, I read there, or when I was sitting with Srimataji, ask Srimataji any question, doubt, that went on. So in Delhi you will find from 89 onwards all the pujas in Delhi, whether it is a birthday puja, Shiv puja, Ganesh puja, you will find it. So I was involved more and more, knowing into the details. But earlier I was not doing anything about what is puja. So this I got from Srimataji, and I can answer any question on puja also. the answer will be genuine and truthful. If I don't know, I will say I don't know. Now coming to the marriages. We at that time, from 1985 onwards, the Ganpati Pule started from 85, and every year in Ganpati Pule there used to be marriages. Srimati used to come to Mumbai and then travel to Ganpati Pule, or if she is in Delhi, from Delhi to Mumbai, Mumbai to Ganpati Pule. So that was a routine every year. And we used to go to Ganpati Pule, but before 85, before Ganpati Pule, the marriages used to be somewhere in Bordi or Rahuri or Delhi. But that time the number used to be 10, 15 or so. But when Ganpati Pule started, the number went on increasing from 40, 50, 100. Once it was more than 120. But I was not involved in marriages that time. But in Ganpati Pule, in 1994, there was one Mr. R.D. Kulkarni. He used to look after the marriage ceremony, not matching. These two are different parts of the marriages. Matching process and the marriage ceremony. So in the marriage ceremony, the Kulkarni used to be there. He used to read both the mantra in Sanskrit and he used to also tell meaning in English. So once what happened in 94, Mr. Kulkarni's throat was not well. And he came there. So Srimati saw he's feeling difficult to read both Sanskrit and English. So Srimati called me and she said, you sit with him and let him read only Sanskrit and you tell English meaning. So it was simple because the book was there, I had to only read. So I was ready. Then in 95, Mr. Kulkarni did not come. Then Srimati called me and she said, you read both Sanskrit and English. Now that is how it started. But again, I was only reading on the stage because the ground ceremony, making Havana and that was being done by the team. But in 1996, beginning of May, I got a telephone call from Kabela. Srimati would like to talk to you. So then Srimati talked to me and she said, during Krishna Puja or Ganesh Puja, we want to start marriages here in Kabela. So far the marriages are only in Ganpati Pule, but there are so many foreigners from countries like Romania, Poland, Russia, all of them cannot come, but they can come here. So we start here. So you come here with all marriage materials to Kabela for Krishna Puja to perform the marriages. Come with material means you have to carry the bags and everything. Ganpati Pule situation was different because I have to just sit and take the book and read both. But here it is a total responsibility to buy the whole material, carry the material and perform the activity. Then Srimati used to be here in India. Then Srimati said that you are anyway doing that, so you also sit with me for matching process. So all the applications, maybe 400, 500 applications. We used to take, go to see Mataji wherever she is, in Mumbai or Delhi, and sit with her, show her one by one. And see Mataji's method is completely different because she will ask any form anytime, match with one, then after 10 forms she will say, no, 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 you give me the earlier form. So much to and fro, you forget what exactly has been done. So then we started writing in front of her, Srimati on paper. So the marriage matching process started, and in '96 when she called me again, I was not sure. I will carry all this, but from what to buy, where to buy, what quantity, and how to carry there, and after reaching there, because the people in Kabela will not know anything, so they will help me, but whatever I ask, nobody will do anything on their own. So 96 May, Shri Mataji, when she asked me to come, then I used to get a telephone call every day. Every day means beginning of May till maybe end of May. Every day, telephone call. And which item we are buying, from where, what price. Then she also started asking me, can you read this mantra on telephone? Can you tell the meaning? So it went on. So it used to be every day. My office used to be up to 5 o'clock. When I am at home, the call used to come 6:30 to 7 every day. And we used to have there was no mobile that time. We had landline in the house. So, and every day she used to say that tomorrow again I will call you. So I used to come back, do food soaking and sit near the telephone. And my wife and son, they also used to be there. And they knew Sanskrit better than me. My wife had studied in Sanskrit. I had not studied in Sanskrit. And our son also, he had studied one subject in Sanskrit. So both of them used to be also my teacher. And also a call from Shri Mataji. When I am telling something, one wife from this side, son from this side, no, 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 meaning is that, meaning is this. So it went on for a full month. And ultimately it was done. So that is how Shri Mataji taught every small bit of it. And after reaching to Kabela in '96, of course, Shri Mataji is a doer. Then everything went so smooth, so nicely, I was also surprised. So I thought only 1 year, '96. So thank you, Shri Mataji, and I said, now it is done. Then after the puja and marriages, when I was returning, so I said, thank you, Shri Mataji, you called me. So I thought it is done, only one. But then she said, no, you have to come next year also. So it went on. First year I thought Shrimati wants to do only once marriage there. It went on. So that is how involved in the marriages. And by the grace of Shri Mataji, I am going every year from '96 till 2024. So that is how I have involved. I hope I answered your both questions.
Uncle, we have 3 more questions with us, but before that, if somebody is having any additional questions, please. Okay. Miracle Express, I think in the end we will, once we complete our questions.
I have no problem, I can answer. But there is a music program here. No, we should not encroach on their time.
Okay, these small 3 questions, and then one biggest experience, and after that we can ask collectively what next should be, and then go forward like that. Okay. One question is in Marathi. श्री माताजींच्या चांदीच्या पादुकांवर जलाभिषेक किंवा पंचामृत अभिषेक करत होते, परंतु सध्या काचेच्या श्रीचरणांवर जलाभिषेक पंचामृत अभिषेक करतात. त्याचं कारण काय? So we used to perform puja of Shri Charan of Shri Mataji, which was made out of silver earlier. Nowadays we are performing puja to Shri Mataji Shri Charan's photographs. What is the reason why this change has happened? So we would like to know about it.
Very good question. Puja, one is Sakshat Puja, means when Sri Mataji herself is present in the physical form. Even that time when Sri Mataji is abroad, in India people used to do puja, we used to call Nirakar Puja. And when Sri Mataji is not present in the physical form, she is present in Nirakar form. We are performing everywhere, India or abroad, what we call a Nirakar Puja. In that puja, earlier, especially in India, because Sri Mataji used to be abroad in Europe, USA, Russia, Australia for a longer time. And that time when there is a puja, in India everywhere we used to do Nirakar Puja. And we used to use silver paduka. Now, Sri Mataji used to go to all these places, Mumbai, Pune, Delhi, maybe Calcutta also. And all these centers, they used to get this silver paduka vibrated. And those were preserved in the vibrated form. And also, that time in India, colored photographs or even black and white, but in waterproof form the photos were not available, because Sri Mataji has said that I am available in my photograph as if I am in the physical form. So, but to use those photographs of lotus feet, those were not available in the waterproof condition. So after asking, Sri Mataji said, okay, till you get that, you use Charan Paduka, silver Paduka, in a vibrated state, and you get it vibrated whenever I am there. So we used to get vibrated once, twice, and use that for puja, only for offering water and panchamrit. The rest puja we used to do on the actual photograph, which is not waterproof. Like we keep Charan Paduka here, this photograph used to be available earlier also. Now with frame, etc., glass, those are not waterproof, so we cannot use it for Panchamrit and water, offering water. So we used to use only a silver paduka for offering these liquids. But the rest of the puja used to be on these photographs. Then in India, slowly, even earlier you will find Sri Mataji's photograph like this one, black and white, what we call as Abhay Mudra. Now this photo was available in India because that time there were no photographs available in India in color. And after giving realization, Sri Mataji used to tell to give these photographs to the new person who got realization. And those, that time the cameras and the color photographs were not available because Sahaja was started in 1970. So immediately to give them photograph, those photographs were used to use. But in India, around 1990, colored photographs were started availability in India. And also, Sri Mataji used to give colored photographs received from foreign countries, from Europe, USA. Sri Mataji used to give those photographs in Ganpati Pule as a gift to Indian Sahajogis. So we started getting colored photograph after 1990. And Sri Mataji used to tell, use this photograph in your center, use this photograph in your house. But again, the photographs were available and used to frame and use it for puja, but not for offering water and panchamrit. But recently, maybe 2004 or 5, maybe even after that, 2010 or so, we started getting photographs in glass waterproof. And also in Europe and USA or outside India. So Kabila also started in Nirakar form puja using these colored photographs sandwiched in glass and waterproof. So those are also available now recently in India. Now there are two things. Earlier we used to get these silver padukas vibrated every year once or twice. Now last 10 years or so we are not able to get these vibrated because Sri Mataji is physically not present here. And these colored photographs, waterproof availability, you can see from last few years, not many, maybe 2-3 years. So why not use these colored photographs or basically waterproof? Kabila also started using, and all other countries like USA, Australia, Singapore, they all started using. Using actual photograph is always better because that photograph has its own built-in vibrations. Not Charan Paduka. Charan Paduka, the moment you touch, you can only keep your auspiciousness in the house. But you cannot get what you can get from the actual photograph. So it was decided everywhere all over the world to use Sri Mataji's Charan Paduka, Charan photo of lotus feet for puja, offering water and panchamrit. But in India, in spite of requesting and informing so many centers. They are still used to their own thinking. Only recently I found in Pune in Pakistan they are used. That is after my follow-up with National Trust, writing letters and letters. So they have started. And I hope the other centers, other cities will also follow it. Question was small, answer was big.
Thank you, Kaka. Thank you for the follow-up with all people so that at least they started using this photograph of Sri Mataji's lotus feet for the puja. Though two questions are there, they're little different.
But here in Alibaug, we started puja 2 years back. From beginning we are using lotus feet photograph.
Thank you.
We can keep Charan Paduka as a respect, we can offer flowers, keep as it is.
A supplementary question to the question of Charan Paduka and using the photograph of Sri Mataji's lotus feet. The supplementary question is, many people ask nowadays that earlier we used to apply kumkum on Sri Mataji's forehead before our meditation in the morning. Generally, maybe do puja in day-to-day activities. Nowadays, many people don't apply kumkum on the forehead of Sri Mataji on the photo. Is it right? And why? If yes, why it is right? Or should we continue applying kumkum on Sri Mataji's forehead? Can you please guide us?
This is a very what do you call? If it is a truthful question, I will answer. If it is a mischievous question, this is very contradictory subject. Actually, you can see all the videos of physical Sri Mataji's pujas, Sakar pujas. I will show you tomorrow. Where Sri Mataji is applying sindoor herself. I will show you tomorrow many photographs. Sri Mataji even while doing Sakar Puja, used to allow those ladies or gents who are on the stage, right from lotus feet up to the neck. Take bangles, like what is your hand, or lotus feet you are applying alta, swasti, then fire and jewelry, even bangles, etc. Even a garland also, or necklace. But after this above, Sri Mataji used to herself apply the oil and kumkum, everything herself. In any puja you will find she never allowed to touch face and the upward. So if it is a photograph and we are saying that we get everything from the photograph as if Sri Mataji is present physically. If it is so, then we should follow the same principle. Number one. Number two, when you are sitting in front of the photograph for meditation, normally what we should do, we keep a candle or diya in front of the photograph and we see Sri Mataji's face to clear our arnya or to automatically get into nirvichar. So if the bindi is not the original bindi and there is so people have applied, then you will find the difference. So that is why it is, I will not say recommended, but it is better not to keep a further bindi on the already existing bindi in the photograph. But as a respect to the photo means it is a frame, there is a picture inside and the glass. So all that if we take as murti together, so to that murti, to that photograph, and in the corner or somewhere you can put kumkum, tika, you can offer liquid. Hello. So, as a respect, when we are performing puja, after cleaning everything with gulab jal, etc., we can apply kumkum to the frame, to the photograph at a suitable place, but not to touch on the face. You can apply on the lotus feet. You can apply on the hand also, lotus feet also, but not forehead.
Uncle, there are two questions related to marriages. So I take two together and you can suitably answer. The question is, please explain about Grihalakshmi Tattva, how it has to be after marriage. This is the after marriage thing, but before marriage thing is here, which is of course in Marathi. सहज विवाह पद्धती आणि परंपरागत विवाह पद्धतीमध्ये काय अंतर आहेत? हजारो वर्षांपासून भारतात भटजींकडून जोड्या जोडून यायचे, पत्रिका जोडायचे, ऍस्ट्रॉलॉजर कडून सल्ला घेण्यात हरकत आहे का?
ज्योतिषी
हाँ.
किती वेळ राहिली?
चार्जिंग करून
दोन ठेवा नाही कॉर्डलेसचा आवाज जास्त
Hello. Hello.
नाही त्यांच्या याच्यामध्येच प्रॉब्लेम आहे.
हाँ.
Astrologer.
ज्योतिषी
After marriage.
बिफोर मॅरेज भटजींकडून जोड्या जोडायचे किंवा
Okay. No, एक minute. Now there are two parts. One is the matching process. Once it is matched, then the marriage ceremony. Marriage ceremony from ancient time in India we call Vedic Paddhati. In Sahaja, more or less we are following Vedic Paddhati. Okay? That part is clear. Now coming to the matching process. Matching process we are doing in Sahaja. Earlier Shri Mataji used to do matching herself, and now we are doing by vibrations. Not by one person, but at least 10 persons sitting together by vibrations. Wherever the match, there are good vibrations, so that they are matched. So vibrations, they are the ultimate, they are the what do you call it? Epitome. And Patrika and Bhadji, these are all secondary and they stand nowhere in front of vibrations. And once you are matched with vibrations, you need not check by any other method. Other question?
Please explain about Grahalakshmi Tattva, how it has to be after marriage.
I don't know what to answer. But the person who has asked, he or she, whether they know what is Grahalakshmi. So, actually I don't know what answer is expected. Next.
Better if they can listen to Shrimataji's speeches on Grahalakshmi then.
We had one puja in Australia in 1984 or so. We will play it tomorrow. Shrimataji's speech just before marriages in Australia. There was a Havan and marriages in Australia. Shrimataji has talked about Sahaja marriages and Grahalakshmi. That puja is called Grahalakshmi puja. So Shrimati has talked about Grahalakshmi also. So can you, the person who has asked question, please remind us tomorrow we will play that speech.
If person is shy to answer, ask that question, we will also remind you. A very small question, maybe the application of wisdom and discretion will be there. Food soak किती वेळ करावे?
Asake, there is no time limit. But whatever has to happen will happen within 15 minutes. If you sit after that 2 hours, nothing will change. But there is no problem sitting longer time also. But if your attention is there on Shrimataji, on your Sahasrara and you are feeling Nirvisharta, then you can sit as long as you want. But if you are not feeling that, it means just by keeping feet in the water and your attention is somewhere else, then I don't know how it will help you. At least that period, 15-20 minutes, you should concentrate and keep your attention on Shrimataji, on your Sahasrara, and try to praying for Nirvisharta.
The supplementary questions I remember now, somebody asked somewhere, should we do food soaking just after the lunch or dinner or not? After having food or after having meals, can we do food soaking or not? This was one of the questions I remember somebody asked in one of the seminars. And another question, again regarding food soaking, while doing food soaking, should we do meditation or not? Listen to Shrimataji's speech and 1 hour let me do meditation. While doing meditation, let me do food soaking also.
The first question, you can do food soaking anytime. Before lunch, after lunch, before dinner, after dinner. It is a very irrelevant question. The second was meditation. So when you are sitting in the water, keeping your feet in the water, to get clearance, better to keep your attention on Shrimataji and keep requesting for Nirvisharta and clearing your lower chakras. By foot soaking, you are clearing your lower chakras. So for that you have to be very humble, very sincere, attentive, praying Shri Mataji. You cannot just sit in the water and start seeing your mobile and seeing your WhatsApp reading or listening something. No, that is not the way. But these are very superficial questions.
So, if someone still have question, you can write it down. Maybe tomorrow morning we can take those questions for discussion and get the right answers also. As Uncle Ji mentioned, that we should not encourage in the music session. If anybody is having question, let us have it tomorrow. Thank you, Uncle, so much for your answers to all these questions. Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Mataji. How about the music? Really?
आहेत काका
सेटअप करतील.
So by the time he is setting up his things, can we utilize this time for
Another question.
no, not question. If you can share one of your experience with Sri Mataji, which is a miracle experience.
I think let's listen to this music in Nirvisharta. You said experience. You need much more than one day. No, they can sit here. So, Jai Shri Mataji, now I hand over to the anchor.
Let's give one more round of applause for Nalgirka uncle. It's always so enriching to hear his experiences, and like he rightly said in the beginning, that it is truthful, real experiences from in English we say from the horse's mouth. So directly from uncle in real life. Thank you so much. Congratulations. So how are you all feeling? Enriched? That's wonderful. Enriched or sleepy? Sometimes in Sahaja there is a new, I'm sorry to say fad, but deep meditation is sometimes going into deep sleeping also. Okay, Kaustubh Bhaiya, who is setting up this whole thing, he came to me and he said, Sanjeev, can you also do the introduction and little countering for this evening? So I said, I'm not prepared, but he has given me a paper which I'm going to read out, and I'll try to do this small effort to introduce them and talk about this musical evening. जय श्री माताजी. आता आश्रमच्या बाहेर जिथे गाड्या लावलेल्या आहेत त्या नारळाच्या झाडाच्या खाली काही गाड्या लावलेल्या आहेत. तिथे नारळ पडतोय आणि गाडीवर पडला तर नुकसान होईल. तर ऑलरेडी अनाऊन्स केले होते की ज्या गाड्या नारळाच्या झाडाच्या खाली लावल्या आहेत ते काढायला. आई विल रिपीट दिस. जो गाड़ियाँ बाहर खड़ी हुई हैं, जो नारियल के पेड़ के नीचे खड़ी हुई हैं, उनके नंबर्स ऑलरेडी अनाउंस किए थे तो वो ओपन पार्किंग में लगा दें. पेड़ से बहुत बार नारियल गिरता है और वो गाड़ी के ऊपर कुछ नुकसान हो सकता है. तो सब लोग ध्यान दें कि अगर आपका गाड़ी पेड़ के नीचे है यानी इस तरफ है, लेफ्ट साइड में है, तो उसको निकाल के सामने की तरफ लगाएं. जय श्री माता. Jai Shri Mataji. So the next musical performance is by Antarnaad, a unique group of instrumental musicians, actually a family of musicians hailing from Thane. I'm going to read out the whole story of their journey, and when I read this, it was so inspiring and gave me goosebumps as well. Manaswini, the founder member of Antarnaad, has been part of Sahaja Yoga ever she was this small of 9 years old. So Manaswini Didi came into Sahaja Yoga since she was at the age of 9. By education, she holds a master's degree in law, LLM. Her journey with violin began thanks to Sahaja Yoga, and there's a very inspiring story about it. In the year 1990s, during Ganpati Police seminar, a group of Sahaja Yoginis were crafting a beautiful flower garland for Shrimataji while singing Sahaj bhajans. Manaswini Didi's mother, Mrs. Sneha Shanbal from Dadar, was in charge of the garland making effort. When the garlands were offered to Shrimataji was very pleased. And then later, during gift distribution that followed, Shrimataji personally chose a porcelain doll that showed a little girl playing the violin to present to Mrs. Sneha Shanbal. So I think we should have a round of applause for this. It's such a beautiful story. So like in the experience session in the morning, we all heard that Shrimataji has planned everything. Okay, that auntie was sharing about a color a dress and a matching earring for that. So Shrimataji has already planned that Manaswini Didi's mother gets a doll where there's a small girl who is playing violin. So how divine works, see that. This touching moment marked the beginning of Manaswini Didi's musical journey with violin. In the course of her musical training, Manaswini Didi met Kaustubh Bhaiya, who was learning the sitar. And then Kaustubh began his own Sahaja Yoga journey from 1996. So Shrimataji has her own way to connect people so that they come to Sahaj, they are able to grow in Sahaj, and they are able to spread vibrations through music. He is now a successful software professional and runs his own IT company, Wonder Biz Technologies, that has now grown to a team of 80 employees by Shrimataji's gigs. So round of applause for Kaustubh Bhaiya. Their son, Atmaj, क्या नाम दिया है Atmaj, is a skilled tabla player who is also learning violin from his mother while continuing his tabla training. So round of applause for Atmaj as well. A final year computer engineering student, Atmaj completes the family's harmonious trio. Together, they formed Antarnaad, ready to begin their soulful music to life. I'm sure all of us have experienced so many soulful journeys of music in Sahaja Yoga, and I'm sure we are going to have one more experience today of this beautiful trio by the term Antarnaad. All these three members of Antarnaad have learned under the guidance of their musical teacher, Shri Hemant Patil. Their playing style is known as Tantkali Ang, a rhythmic style that is rich in the complexities of tal, that is rhythm. This style features intricate patterns of melody and dance skillfully woven together to align with the rhythmic cycle. At the same time, the melodies evoke deep and powerful emotions. Today, they will present three pieces showing their mastery to this intricate and expressive musical form. So let's welcome all the three of them in this musical performance Antarnaad. So they're going to start with the first representation, which is called as Shivaranjani. This is the first piece in the rag Shivaranjani played on violin. This beautiful rag brings up feelings of pathos and sorrow, almost like looking back at the year that's gone by. And such a beautiful way to do that for the New Year puja. It only uses 5 notes, including the Komal Gandhar, which is a flat third note, but it has a way of reaching deep into your heart and stirring strong emotions. The Komal Gandhar in particular has this heart-touching quality that really resonates well. And that's probably why this raga is called as Shiva Ranjini, meaning the rag that pleases Shiva, who resides within our heart. So let's hear this rag Shiva Ranjini on violin. Thank you so much.
त्याला पाहिजे अजून एक माईक द्या.
Boy.
the beauty of this raga is about the Komal Gandhar, and we all would have felt that emotion. It touches the heart because it talks about the feeling of dard and kho jana. So we are in the cusp of the new year. So इस पूरे साल में हमने क्या खोया है, उस भाव को ये राग दर्शाता है. मैं भैया से पूछ रहा था कि इतना सुंदर एक भजन है सहज में, हमको तो निर्मल मैया तेरा ही सहारा है, ये इसी राग पर आधारित है. तो देखिए जिस सहयोगी ने श्रीमाता के आशीर्वाद से ये भजन बनाया होगा, ये शब्द माने दिए होंगे. राग बोलता है कि दर्द है लेकिन सहारा श्रीमाता जी है. एक बार श्रीमाता जी के लिए जोरदार ताली. मावेन नयनी आनंद. ओके, वो भी भजन शिवरंजन में है. The next performance is on sitar, and like I was mentioning that Kaustubh Bhaiya is learning sitar. He is going to perform this. This is in Rag Pahadi. Now the Rag Pahadi has its roots in folk traditions, with Pahadi referring to the people from the high mountains. We would have known about many great musicians who play the Rag Pahadi. The first composition is slower, a little delightful and joyful melody set to Hinta Tal, a rhythm often linked to the lively Garba dance. It flows like a swing, gently swaying back and forth, carrying us through its joyous beats. The second composition is faster, energetic and uplifting piece set to the popular Teen Tal. So let's enjoy this beautiful rendition of Rag Pahadi on sitar, much like we welcome the new year with joy and celebration. Yes. The traditional and extremely difficult Sawal Jawab style, where one instrument plays a phrase and the other responds. ये बहुत बढ़िया है, husband wife सवाल जवाब होते रहता है. Okay, this creates an interesting conversation through music. The sitar and the violin will pass phrases back and forth, weaving a rich melodic dialogue that balances the unique sounds and expressions of each instrument. So let us hear the final piece in Raag Kafi in Jugalbandi Deshmukh. very soulful performance. Round of applause to them. बहुत ही बढ़िया, बहुत ही बढ़िया, बहुत मजा आया. So last बंदिश में पहले भाग में सब लोग बैठे. पहले भाग में ऐसा लग रहा था कि जैसे दीदी पूछ रही है आपको कुछ याद क्यों नहीं रहता है, और भैया कह रहे मैं कोशिश तो कर रहा हूँ, आप मेरी बात नहीं सुनते हो. हाँ कोशिश तो कर रहा हूँ. तो दीदी पूछ रही है कि मैंने बादाम भिगो के रखे थे, खाए क्या? बादाम क्यों खाने चाहिए? क्योंकि याददाश्त के लिए, वही खाने के लिए याद नहीं रहता है. बाद में दीदी क्योंकि गृहलक्ष्मी है तो वो कहती है चलो साथ में ध्यान करते हैं ताकि ये सारे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाएंगे. देन दे क्रिएट सच अ ब्यूटीफुल मेलोडी. थैंक यू सो मच. वंडरफुल. So for this soulful performance, Manaswini Didi, Atmaj and Kaustubh, may Shrimati ji bless you. You have really created a wonderful start of the journey for this 3-day seminar. Jai Shrimati ji. अभी हम श्रीमती को प्रणाम करके कलेक्टिव बंधन लेंगे, उसके बाद कुछ अनाउंसमेंट्स. Jai Shri Mataji, after this wonderful treat for our heart and the Sahasrar, we will now treat our Nabi. So we'll go for dinner. हम dinner के लिए जाने वाले हैं. जिन्होंने रजिस्ट्रेशन नहीं किया है अभी तक वो रजिस्ट्रेशन कर लें, जो दोपहर के बाद यहाँ पे आए हैं. कल सुबह 6 बजे कलेक्टिव मेडिटेशन होगा, मॉर्निंग मेडिटेशन, और सुबह 10:30 बजे शार्प हवन स्टार्ट हो जाएगा. तो सब लोग रेडी होके 10 बजे ही यहाँ पे आ जाएं. Tomorrow we'll have morning meditation at 6 o'clock and the Havan will happen at 10:30. So everybody is requested to be assembling at 10 o'clock so that we can start the Havan on time at 10:30. Again, those who have not yet registered, I request them to, on the counter, you can register yourself. Jai Shri Mataji.
तिथला बंद होता का स्पेअर ठेवली
ते ना तिथे तो तुम्हाला तुम्ही अलाउच नाही केला पाहिजे. हे बोलतात मोबाईल चार्जिंग लावतात नाही, सगळं नाही केलं नाही. तुम्ही काय छोटी नाव तुमचं खराब केलं
स्पेअर ठेवत नाही पण
नाही. कोणीतरी ओढलं तुमचे सर आले नाही. हां त्यामुळे लेट झालं.
छान प्रगती आहे, मस्त. आता बऱ्याच वर्षांनी मी आत्माची पण छान मस्त प्रगती आहे.
खेळायचं कुठे
माहिती नाही, म्हणजे माईक ठेवून दे ना.
अरे भैया सुबह में
आवाज ठेवू शकतो.
तू ठेवा
नाही तरी ठेवा.
शिकलो जरा
अनिकेत भैया
छान कॉन्व्हर्सेशन.
प्रॅक्टिस भयंकर लागते. प्रॅक्टिस खूप लागते.
साधन आहे तर किती वर्ष झाली तुला आता? 96 पण
तेव्हापासून आधी 94 पासून शिकतोय. संपतच नाही ते आपलं.
ते महाग आहे. काय हेल्प पाहिजे?
नाही 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 ठेवतो हळूहळू ठेवतो. नखी कुठे नखी
खूपच छान. नॅरेटिव्ह पण छान दिलं होतं. ते त्यांनीच दिलं मला. मी फक्त दोन-तीन शब्द ॲड केले तिथे. बाकी त्यांनी सगळं लिहून दिलं.
आठवते म्हणे
भरपूर गाणी असतात.
वसंत देशपांडे
डोळ्या बांधायचे आणि इकडे रुटी वाटली.
बघितली म्हणायला मिळते.
नाही 2 आहेत
आहे आहे का? म्हणजे अजून किती पाहिजे?
मला हेच गेलं.
बॅच आहे ना.
Your tabla just opens the heart. खूपच मस्त.
एकदा